Hey folks, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Today we are going to jump into some Assetto Corsa Competizione versus Assetto Corsa. So what we're going to do here is we're going to compare car for car, track for track, the same thing as much as we can. So obviously if you've played Assetto Corsa, you know that Zolder is not a track that comes with the game from the factory. Basically, it's not a game that comes preloaded. So disclaimer, Zolder is a track that is added on. It's a modded track, and if you look over to the sides of the Assetto Corsa Zolder, you will see some weird kind of shimmering effects on the grass. It looks orange, or almost like there was a lot of rain and there's standing water on the side of it. So with that being said, you got to take this with a grain of salt. The other thing that we have to mention while we're going into this video, while we're doing this, is that you're not going to have the same type of experience in ACC Build 5 because it is early access. So another disclaimer, yes, I'm well aware it's early access. The purpose is really just to kind of compare handling for handling on same car, same track, and see what we get. So you'll see the little sound icon down there in the corner, and that's going to basically go back and forth between either ACC or AC to give you an audible comparison of what the games are like. So before I blabber on too much, I will just let Assetto Corsa play for you so you can hear what that sounds like. Now here we go, we're going to jump over to ACC for the audio comparison there. And you can see just how far ahead ACC is. I was able to be quicker in that game Not really sure if it was my driving, the car, if it was a setup. I didn't really do anything to the setup on either car other than take fuel out. So for the audio, ACC definitely wins that one. The sounds inside the car are impeccable. They're great. You can hear not only the engine noises, but also the transmission sounds, the whine of the transmission. And even you can hear little rocks and things that will be kicked up from the racetrack and hit the bottom of the car, hit the side of the car. It's pretty cool. It sounds very, very good. So Assetto Corsa is not there as far as the audio goes. It's definitely not bad though, it's still pretty good. So that was one of the things I wanted to compare. The other thing was graphics. So, you know, looking at these videos side by side, in some ways I like one, in other ways I like the other. So there are little things, there are small things, like the steering wheel in Assetto Corsa that I happen to think looks a little better. Maybe that's just me, but I like that better. Now what's interesting too graphically is that with the Sol mod, with the SOL mod in Assetto Corsa, I think the sky actually looks better in that, which once again goes back to just how incredible that mod is. It's unbelievable how good it is. It's crazy. I give the sky and I give the lighting in the sky to Assetto Corsa, which is nuts. Assetto Corsacompetizione, as far as how the lighting goes in and out of the car and how it appears on objects, it's definitely got the edge there. Graphically, it is a better game. And that was one of the other areas with this comparison that I wanted to look at. So, you know, pick and choose. One's better for one thing, one's better for the other. It's kind of funny. The other area that I really wanted to look at too was handling. And it was kind of weird. It was a little interesting going from one right into the other, and that's what I did. I filmed these back to back within a few minutes of each other. So again, it's kind of hard to pick a clear winner with this. And I'm not talking about overall, because I know that ACC is a broken game right now. It's not finished. I completely understand that. But it's interesting how you can really feel the mechanical grip and how you can feel the suspension working from one to the other. When they're both working at their best, it's hard to pick which one I like better. I think that Assetto Corsa right now is obviously more complete and is better in the handling. And why do I say that? Well, mainly because it's stable, it's consistent, and I feel confident in driving it more on the edge. I don't feel like I have to worry about it snapping out from under me as much as I do in ACC. And that's one of the things that a lot of people have talked about before. You feel really stable, you feel really good on one hand, and then, you know, a few laps later or less, all of a sudden the car is just completely out of control. So again, I got to give this one to Assetto Corsa for the sake of consistency. You can drive Assetto Corsa on the limit, you can drive Assetto Corsa on the edge. If the back end starts to step around, you feel like you can control it in a slide a lot better than ACC. And that's something that I feel like with time, as they develop the game, as they develop ACC, it will get better. So those are the reviews so far for this track that I really focused on, that I really put some attention into. Again, the big disclaimer is that this is a modded track in Assetto Corsa. It's not a track that comes from Kunos. So it's going to be interesting to see throughout the series that I'm going to do here if my opinions change depending on which track I'm at. So with all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see some more like it, I am going to do a whole series comparing the two games side by side like this. So don't forget to subscribe for some more content like this and a lot of other things. If you like sim racing, if you like cars racing, hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, I'm just going to let the game play. Sit back until the end. And there it is, folks. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Good job, man. You're on target.
Peace.